A new Fox 8 poll shows Helena Moreno currently topping 50% in the race for New Orleans mayor.
Sabrina Wilson shows us where the major candidates stack up with the primary less than a month away.
In less than a month, New Orleans voters head to the polls to make their choice for the city's mayor. Our new Fox 8 poll provides insight on where the major candidates Helena Moreno, Royce Duplessis, and Oliver Thomas stand with voters. The poll, conducted by Mason-Dixon September 8th through September 10th, surveyed 625 registered New Orleans voters. 53% of voters said they have a favorable opinion of Moreno, 35% Oliver Thomas, and 33% Duplessis. When asked if the election were held today, which candidate would get their vote, 51% of voters said Moreno, 16% Thomas, 11% said they would vote for Duplessis, and 7% would support Frank Janusa, a Republican. 15% were undecided.
We knew Helena Moreno was the front runner. What the Fox 8 poll shows, she has now crossed the magic 50% mark, and that's before you even consider undecided voters. She's on a path to an election without the need for a runoff.
Dillard University political analyst Dr. Robert Collins.
The only surprise in this poll is that this appears to be the first poll where we've seen that Moreno is actually getting over 50% of the vote in the poll.
Broken down by race, Moreno gets 73% of the white vote and 33% of the black vote. 3% of white voters support Thomas and 27% of blacks. 5% of whites would vote for Duplessis and 16% of blacks.
The most striking thing about the racial breakdown is that Moreno gets a lot of black crossover vote, whereas neither Thomas nor Duplessis get a lot of white crossover vote.
What is noteworthy is it's a broad biracial coalition of support that she has built.
Voters were also asked if none of the three major candidates snares over 50% of the vote and there's a runoff, who they would vote for. If it's a Moreno and Duplessis matchup, our poll results show Moreno would get 59% of the vote and Duplessis 28%. If Moreno goes head-to-head with Thomas, she'd get 60% of the vote and Thomas 29%. The candidates' updated campaign finance reports came out overnight. Moreno took in $470,000 for the period covering July 1st through September 1 and has $1.4 million on hand. Thomas received over $115,000 and has $316,000 on hand, and Duplessis had contributions of $584,000 and has $590,000 on hand.
Royce Duplessis delivers a strong and respectable fundraising number. What is clear from the Fox 8 poll, though, is that it hasn't translated into support from voters.
Duplessis is a sitting Louisiana state senator, so he's got access to all of the political action committees and lobbyists that have to do business before the state senate.
The poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4 percentage points. Election day is October 11th. Early voting begins September 27th and runs through October 4th. John.